into this next matchup. This is the matchup that they've been asking for. Like, you really giving the people what they want.
Super grudge match.
You know what I'm saying?
Super
I believe it really started in at Chrome 23. A-Ward took that shot. It was, Verb's like, yo, you just got the biggest reaction by saying my name. You know what I'm saying? And Verb been on a tirade, really trying to kill A-Ward's character and just his ability in the game, and just, you know, killing him. Like, as far as like, you can't fuck with me. I'm one of them and things like that. So, and it's kind of dope to see you and Verb working again.
Take punches, how can I not go through them? Give a nigga a shot, he'll put a hot one through you. Fuck you. I ain't starstruck, pussy. Let these new niggas pay homage to you. It's time to eat. I'ma go noodles like a college student.
I remember seeing you guys at Hitman Hollers, you know what I'm saying? And you guys having that private conversation. And I was shocked.
And that was after.
You know what I'm saying?
When you seen us, that's when Holler was like taking pictures with everybody.
Yes.
And then you see Hitman there with all the fans and everything taking pictures. You see me and Ant like right here. You see Verb and his people like standing right. We like next to each other and we're not saying a word to each other. And then people's looking like, oh yeah, I forgot about these two guys. But the reason why we able to stand shoulder to shoulder like that, even though we're not talking to each other, is because we took that walk outside. You know what I'm saying? So we came back into the building with a heightened level of respect for each other. When you look at the totality of everything post us having that, you know, fallout, we was able to get by it a long time ago. Way before this booking, we got by it. I didn't try to negotiate with Verb for Rosenberg Raw. That might be something that y'all see in the future. We negotiated for A-Ward prior. Negotiations didn't line up. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I couldn't make it happen. Who else did me and Verb talk about? I even called Verb one time for Gwitty.
When Gwitty
and Verb was you know what I'm saying, it was cooked up. You know what I'm saying? I made the call for Gwitty. I said, yo, I'm gonna call him. And still I couldn't really get Verb. Like, and it's so funny because I just spoke about that on my live about the market going up.
Yes.
Right? But and Verb's bag should continue to go up over the years. So I'm not detracting from who he is. But it's a different ball game trying to book him. No pun intended. So even the Gwitty thing I couldn't make happen. But getting back and working with Verb, I think it's dope for him. I think it's dope for us. I think it's dope for the culture. At one time, he was one of the faces of RBE. He was on my very first card ever.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
against who?
Adi Boom.
Oh wow.
One rounder.
Wow.
One rounder. He's on my very first card ever. New Year order.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still that guy that was working with Verb. And
I remember the run when Verb, you put him against all of these dope MCs and shit like that. Him and Jims.
If you remember when we announced Verb versus Mook, they gave us backlash. They was just like,
I remember.
Only because of the timing of Verb. Like you know what I'm saying? The Pat Stay, recipes, Pat was a judge battle and all that.
That's exactly what it was.
Tech 9 was on Champion. Promoting like ARP had to call a variable. RBE was in the back of the venue scrambling because the judges had gave it to Pat. So the promo
so you didn't want to do the announcement. I remember
we were scared to do the announcement. We were like, fuck, like damn. But we took the chance. But Verb held it down.
Super.
He held it down with the build up. Leading in, he got fans to understand why he deserved that battle and why he was going to show up. So then we started to believe it, like, maybe we do want to see this shit, regardless of the timing. And then he took that stage and went crazy. Yeah, face-offs, the promo, everything was on point. After that battle gets him lux.
Facts.
His bag is going up all over the place.
Real shit.
And, you know what I mean? And then he
he solidifies himself all the way at this point. Once you battle Lux and Mook in the same year.
Same year, now it's just like there's no further debate, even if you had one.
Facts.
And then we had our fallout. He went this way, I went this way. We both continued to rock in the culture and do what we do. And then when two powerhouses like that get back to work, you get shit like this.
And
You know what I'm
speak on A-Ward, you know, because he's been giving
guy
you nothing
A-Ward.
but some of the best.
My guy A.
You know, from the big stage to the blue room to the small room to outside.
I heard A-Ward was mad at me for not being on Divide and Conquer too, man. I hope I made up for that.
Yeah, he like, yo, what K did me like that, and you just ain't rocking with me.
No, I was promoting Divide and Conquer, make winning matter again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made sense for K to have this long career, have what people say is his best performance ever, right? Go crazy the way
Rap
that
over
he did.
3 minutes and all that. K gave us everything we wanted.
And then if K was ever gonna get Mook, that was the moment. So it just made sense for me to step through shit.
Yeah.
If I hate when battlers, especially battlers that I fuck with, feel like on one given card they're being left behind. Can't do everything for every card. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't. Some shit just don't even add up. Business-wise, matchup-wise, timing-wise. But now it's working out perfectly for A-Ward to what he's saying is his biggest battle ever.
That guy just did an interview with him the other day. He said Verb is clearly
look how
the biggest battle of
out.
his career.
Look how it plays out.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's dope. It's a dope match. And A-Ward's going crazy online, man. The way he's talking about A-Ward, man, is just crazy.
And I think he keep upping the price and all that for the pay-per-views. And
No, the pay-per-views jumped early, only $5, but we left the pay-per-views alone for a moment.
Verb telling us we better get it now or it's going to be more.
He's right. Verb wants me to raise the pay-per-view. Verb, y'all lucky I don't listen to Verb 100%. I take Verb's advice because I respect him.
Yeah.
And he also has good ideas. The same way I came to him with a business deal that he respected. He said that on his live, like, ARP showed me a new way to get more money. You know what I'm saying? But I also respect his ideas. He came to me, he was just like, yo, that pay-per-view, put it at this price right now. I said, oh, I gotta hold on for a second for that. Like, y'all lucky, you know what I'm saying? So we doing our best, but
what was it you taught Verb? If it's not
If what, say again?
What did you teach Verb? This new way of?
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Okay.
I'll just say that Verb, I think financially for this battle is in a very good spot.
Gotcha.
But when you got a battler like, let's say, Hitman Holla, if people know his numbers, I'm the person that tells you why he gets that. I'm the person that has the numbers to say, like, nah, like, you might hear that number and think, like, really? Like, you pay these battle rappers all of that? Like, but I can show you what he brings in. And then you got somebody like Verb that's going crazy on the internet every day.
Yeah.
He's doing that.
Yeah.
He's a GOAT. And he's cooked up a grudge match that the whole culture wants to see.
He got a few of them too. I ain't gonna lie. He talks so much shit to so many artists. Verb got like a good 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
Like,
so even if let's say hypothetically me and Verb wasn't even on good terms.
Yeah.
And we just talk about business. What he creates and his energy and him being who he is, it's a certain type of business negotiation that garners.
Facts.
All right?
Facts.
So I had to put the business a certain way for him to be comfortable with and also get what he deserves for a matchup like this. So, you know, that's part of it.
As far as the battle, right?
Yeah.
A-Ward, I gotta just say, like, I just saw him on Bags and Bodies the other day against Capo. You know, Gator. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's next level. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He had like 10 rebuttals that shook the space. He had everybody losing their shit. Like his Bags and Bodies debut was incredible. Like, he really took it there. And it was like Capo was fire. Like, he went crazy on A-Ward.
Crazy on him?
Like, I was just like, yo, you shouldn't have went first. That's like my mindset. Like, you just shouldn't have went first. So when you see that level of talent, and you know, people try to discredit Verb and saying he's not as good as he used to be and this, that, and the third. A-Ward, I swear, he's not asleep. I spoke to him. He like, I don't expect Verb to be regular. I expect Verb to be above and beyond great type shit.
You also got to look at it like this too. The timing and the situation that you're involved with is sometimes game changing. If you book me on like a unknown platform that doesn't really have the promo, doesn't go around the world the way like RBE does, doesn't run live pay-per-views around the world like RBE does, doesn't have the fan base that we have, doesn't do YouTube drops and all that might do hundreds of thousands of views. all this type of stuff. We don't have that. The battlers know that. And they might show up like, all right, you know, business is business. I'm going to give you what you paid for, and then I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? But you put some of these mega main events together, and then you have some of these big promos, like the Blue Room itself is attractive to the entire battle rap culture.
Facts.
Max Out itself as a brand is attractive to the entire battle rap culture. RBE itself is one of the biggest platforms in battle rap history. You know what I'm saying? Then you announce a main event like that, Hitman and Ill Will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The battlers know, like, even if I was gonna come on A+, I gotta try to find a way to even exceed that. Cause the eyes on these type of situations, even the smaller battles on the card, do more views. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you got somebody that's like the 9th or the 10th battle on the card, if they would normally drop on YouTube and do 5,000 views, while you rolling out the releases on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, of Hitman, Holla, Ill Will, and Verb, and all this type of shit, by the time you get down the card, people's even more intrigued. We got more subscribers coming off of when we start to release this card, new subscribers, all that type of stuff. So those guys even get more views. So people understand, like the battlers understand, like, I gotta find even a higher level. Because I got celebrities in the building, I got celebrities watching me. It's just a whole nother ballgame.
And like you said, when it drops on YouTube, the criticism doesn't stop.
Nah.
Like
it's a different
they're gonna talk about the day of the live, and then when you drop it again, it's another conversation.
It's a different ballgame when you're involved in a situation that has this much noise. The battlers have to show up, or else they could get hurt badly. They get hurt badly. Some battlers could ruin a big piece of their career and their bag and their negotiations with other battlers by having bad performances in a situation like this. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to see that one. Like you said, you got the main event, St. Louis. Then you got
throw the next one out there. You throw it out there. Fuck it. Let's talk.
The next one.
I thought you was gonna say the next matchup.
I don't know the next matchup.
Okay, so we can talk about